crafty friends, the time has come to organize my craft stash, my craft supplies. So I've mentioned in a few videos how my craft stash, like die cuts and stamped images, and they're like all a mess. They're all in the four corners of my craft space. And I want to attempt to organize that today. Only problem I'm gonna run into is that I don't have any like organizers or anything like that. So I want to attempt to use what I do have, and hopefully, I mean, this is gonna be a long process. I don't expect to finish in one video because there's a lot of stuff and it's just literally like all over the place. I have tried to pull everything and just put it on my desk to start off with, and you're gonna see like just the mishmash of stuff that I have. Let's get started. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I might not even get done, honestly, because I only have like a couple of hours to do this. But at least it's gonna be a start and it's gonna be good. So yeah, let's jump in.
I forgot to mention that there's also a giveaway in this video, so I'm really excited for that because one lucky person is going to be winning some of my duplicates from my stash. So stay tuned for how to enter. Okay, so let's start with this organizer, which was gifted to me by scrapbook.com when I filmed my planner when I filmed my planner class with them 10 years ago. I remember the day so clearly. I got flown out to Arizona and everything, but I felt like a crafty rock star. And I will link the workshop below because it's free and it's honestly held the test of time. I watched it, I was like, wow, I would totally do all these things today and use the same supplies. But anyway, I used this organizer for random things like decorative paper clips and pins, so random, and I'd like to fill it with more stuff. I also have this travel caddy, like it's a toiletry caddy. Uh, like an organizer that I bought at Ross and TJ Maxx. And yeah, that's where I've found my little um, toiletry caddies. This one, I think I got this one at Ross. It was like $3 or something. But anyway, these are great for on the go crafting. Like if you're going to go on a crafty date. This one has the, yeah, these two have the majority of my sticky note collection. But this would make sense for me to move those sticky notes to my striped black and white organizer. The animal print toiletry organizer, this one is my favorite because it had so many little compartments and zippers, and I might retire this one because I actually do need it for travel because my current travel organizer, like my toiletries thing, caddy, is so, so boring. But yeah, anyway, this animal print caddy went on many crafty dates with me, and I really want to start that up again, but I don't know how to get in touch with other crafters in my area. Like I live in the boonies, in the mountains, and I tried Bumble for Friends, and I met a few great ladies, but I also, like, I swear some of them were trying to like MLM me, which was like, like recruiting you for like a pyramid scheme, and it was the worst, but it felt awful. I hate being MLM'd. MLM'd, oh my gosh. Anyway, let's get to the nitty gritty. I have these clear envelopes that I've used for journaling cards, photographs, sentiments, die cuts. They have all kind of merged into one, whereas before there was some sort of delineation, there was some sort of organization. So I'm trying to get back to some kind of order because it helps me with crafting time. The amount of time that I waste trying to find one journaling card I remember and want to use is insane. Also, my brain kind of starts memorizing the chaotic system of where certain things are in the chaos system, and that can't be good for me. So I'm going to separate everything and try to make little piles that have some semblance of order and reason, and no more chaos and no more memorizing chaos, because why am I using up brain space for that? Anyway, uh, there are two clear envelopes that have stayed organized through the years, and it's the Valentine's Day envelope and the vintage junk journal envelope. And I keep those pretty pristine, but I want to look through it and make sure that there are no strays and stragglers from like other other envelopes. But anyway, one pile, so I'm gonna organize everything. So one pile will be postcards, the other will be paint chips, the other will be journaling cards that measure 3 by 4, 2 by 3, or 4 by 6. Another pile is going to be die cuts. Another one is going to be ATC size cards and decorative cards from paper pads that aren't journaling card size. So I think this system is going to be good for me to like just sort everything quickly. There's also going to be a photograph pile, ephemera, and mementos. So things like birthday cards or other paper stuff that I would want to put in my junk journals. All my mementos are going to be kept separate because if we ever have to evacuate for a wildfire again, I need to grab the super important stuff, and that's birthday cards and little post-its with my parents' writing on it, or things my nephews and nieces gave me when they were little. Living in the mountains during fire season is a little stressful. Tell me what you would grab from your craft stash, if anything. Like, would you grab your Cricut machine, your pen pal folder? Like, what would you grab? So when we were evacuated back in 2021, we had an hour. So I grabbed a tub full of family photo albums and I had a caddy with all of my journals. I don't think I took my zippered pouch with my dies or my prized stamp sets, but I think I would next time. So I'm just really curious what you would take in case you had to evacuate. And maybe you have had to evacuate before. So yeah, what would you take from your craft stash? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. And actually, let's do this for the Destash giveaway. So to enter to win that white envelope that you see me like putting stuff in, that's gonna have some of the duplicates from my stash, like journaling cards and die cuts and all that. So yeah, to win that little envelope, yeah, let me know, leave a comment letting me know what prized possessions you would take with you in case of an emergency evacuation. Like, you have had enough time to grab all of the life essentials, but now you have 15 minutes to grab stuff from your craft room. So, yeah, let me know in the comments and you'll be entered into that giveaway, which will be international and is open to subscribers. So, make sure you're subscribed. Okay, back to organizing. I really like the clear uh, envelope system. I might upgrade my storage to like clear boxes, but I don't know yet. Also, I really want a separate envelope for things that I've been racked. I would hate to accidentally give something away that was given to me, you know what I mean? But then that clear envelope would be a mishmash of things since I get sent all kinds of cool things. So I'm torn. Anyway, I want to say that I am so grateful for all of the things that some of you have sent me over the years. You're so generous and have totally made many of my days. So thank you so much for sharing your stash with me, especially when you knew like I was moving and I had got rid of a lot of stuff, and some of you like graciously would rack me things to build up my stash, and it was just so touching and I'm so grateful. And you're never going to know how much I truly appreciate that, but I really do. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Here are a pile of photographs, and there are some photos of you in here. Yes, you. So during the pandemic, I used to host weekly live streams on YouTube, and I would also host weekend crafty meetups, I think like once a month, with anyone who wanted to join from my channel. And I would host these on Google Meet, and they were so fun. We'd hang out together and craft and chat. Those were good times in many ways, and I'm so grateful for those times. Anyway, back to organizing. Okay, so my sticky note stash is all over the place. So I'm happy that I'm finding like sticky notes and that I'm able to put those into the striped caddy for now, which is where my sticky notes will live. I really want to get some clear boxes that like stack. I'm sure you've seen those. They're for photograph organization, but I've seen them used for crafting. I don't know. I feel like the caddy system for sticky notes isn't great. I don't know if I want to use the clear envelopes either because they are ripping because of how much I use them. So maybe I might move to like clear boxes. I don't know yet. So I don't know. If you have a system that you love, please let me know what that is. I am always up for suggestions and recommendations. Okay, so this last clear envelope is the most unorganized of them all. It holds traveler, notebook, and planner decor. So, like old planner dividers, things that I was saving to, old planner dividers that I was saving to make like new planner dividers. uh, it's got die cuts, ephemera, sticky notes, some outfit drawings. Like, what? Things that were racked to me many moons ago, moons that I watercolored as well, just a lot of random tidbits. So I'm trying to sort everything into little piles, and then I'm going to put the piles away somewhere else, so like into their respective clear envelope. Yeah, I loved that little Napoleon Dynamite thing. I used to put it in my planner, like, yeah, good times. Anyway, some of this stuff I will be putting in the giveaway, the decluttering, destashing giveaway. So, yeah, don't forget to enter that if you are interested in winning that little white envelope up there at the top, full of goodies. I wanted to mention my current die cut storage. So I don't know if you remember, like a month or two ago, I did a mass die cutting session. So those die cuts ended up in here. So it's an accordion folder, and I added a piece of scrap paper to like each divider, each section, so that the small die cuts don't like go in there and slip through because accordion folders at the bottom are like they're like how do you say, like empty, but they're like open. So if you stick something in there, it just ends up like slipping all the way down underneath everything. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, this system really worked for me. And now there's sections for like tags and one for frames and one for banners and one for circles and one for doilies and one for frames and then another one for like those little itty bitty die cuts that I love, like, like sparkles or like stars and like little mini hearts. But anyway, this is my current die cut storage. It's working, I think. So really excited about that. Oh my gosh, look, that's me when I was little. I was 4 years old there. I'm in the middle.
Well, that's it. Thank you so much for coming along this journey with me. I know that there is still so much more that I want to do, but I feel a little bit better about like, okay, now I know what I have to work with, and maybe I do need to go buy some organizers to help the process along even further. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.